Shri Manache Shlok, 95th Shloka, English translation and explanation. Shri Manache Shlok were written by Samarth Ramdas Swami. They are a dialogue with our mind. ajāmeḻa pāpī vade putr akāme tayā mukti nārāyaṇāceni nāme shukākāraṇe kuntaṇī Rāma vāṇī mukhe bolatā khyāti jālī purāṇī. The meaning of this shloka is: a sinner, ajāmeḻa, had his son's name as Narayana. When on the deathbed, he kept on calling his son Narayana, and due to this, he attained salvation. A prostitute had her parrot's name as Raghava. Therefore, she kept on saying Rama's name while calling the parrot. She has made a place for herself in Puranas due to this. Samarth Ramdas Swami explains the importance and benefits of reciting Lord Rama's name knowingly or unknowingly, purposely with devotion, as well as when done as just a daily routine due to some other reason. He gives two extreme examples of those who were sinners but still were able to achieve salvation and thus were able to have their stories added to the Puranas. We should be very clear here that Samarth Ramdas Swami is not suggesting that one should do sins and then recite God's name to remove those. He has been telling us throughout these shlokas that we should live the life on the path of righteousness and follow the Dharma. ajāmeḻa was a very talented person, but towards the end of his life he drifted and lust took over him. He had 10 sons, and the youngest one was named Narayana, which is the name of Lord Vishnu. Narayana was the dearest son of ajāmeḻa. When ajāmeḻa was at the end of his journey in this life, he became very sick. At that time, he wanted his dearest son to be with him all the time. So he used to keep calling him numerous times in the day by calling his name Narayana. This went on for months. When his time came and the messengers of death god came to snatch him, they were prevented to do so by Lord Vishnu because of the continuous chanting of his name by ajāmeļa. Thus, ajāmeļa achieved salvation. This tradition of keeping boys and girls' name over God's name may be one of the reasons why most of the people in India have the names of gods and goddesses. There are famous stotras like Vishnu Sahasranama, which means 1000 names of Lord Vishnu, and Lakshmi Sahasranama, which means 1000 names of Goddess Lakshmi. These stotras give multiple options for the names of boys and girls to be one of these thousands name of gods. This tradition is being followed for multiple centuries in India. Automatically, the parents, as well as those who are in the family and friend circle, recite the name of God without even realizing it in their day to day life, thus adding credits to their devotional bank account multiple times every day. Another example given here is of a prostitute who had a pet parrot named Raghav. This is one of the names of Lord Rama. She used to love the parrot a lot and used to take nice care of him. In her old age, she was struggling to earn enough even for herself and had used up all that she had. She was going through a tough time and was not able to even have meals for herself. As she was nearing the end of her life, she kept on worrying about the parrot, that who will take care of him after her. She used to call him, talk with him, and also in her mind keep thinking about him. Thus, she ended up reciting Lord Rama's name thousands of times every day. Due to that, she was liberated and got a mention in the Puranas. The message here is that if chanting of God's name helped these two who had committed their own sins, then for everyone who already is on the path of devotion and righteousness, reciting God's name will be of definite benefit to achieve salvation. ajāmeḻa pāpī vade putr akāme tayā mukti nārāyaṇāceni nāme shukākāraṇe kuntaṇī Rāma vāṇī mukhe bolatā khyāti jālī purāṇī. If you liked this explanation, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel A Dialogue with Our Mind. जय जय रघुवीर समर्थ